Hello everyone, it's your girl Sophia from A Journey from Fat to Fit, back at you again with another video. Today's video is going to be an update, a pregnancy update, and it's going to be encompassing weeks 6 through 10. I know. Definitely was not how I intended to do it. My intention was to come on here every week, post a video every week promptly about how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, how things are going, and that is not how things are playing out. So please forgive me for that. At some point, I am going to get on track. I'm not even going to tell you how many weeks I am today as I'm recording this video. I digress, okay? Please forgive me. Give me a little grace. As I give myself grace, please give me a little bit of grace too. So from week 6 to 10 is what this video is going to cover. I'm just kind of going to go through some key things that I've been experiencing. There really wasn't too many changes going on at this point in time. The biggest thing for me was fatigue. I was extremely fatigued. I didn't really have any nausea. No, I didn't have any nausea at all, 6 through 10. Just tired. Just really not wanting to move, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to work out, not wanting to record. Really the only thing I was doing was eating and exercising once in a while. I wasn't exercising as much as I would have liked to. I fitted in at as much as I could. When I felt up to it, I did, but I definitely wasn't doing what I planned on doing. So that's just that, That's all I can say about that. Around week 7, though, I did notice my moods started to, move around a little bit. I was getting a little moody, a little irritated, a little aggravated. I can't say I'm the most patient person anyway. That would be a lie if I said I was. It's definitely something I'm working on as a person, even pre-pregnancy. But I am noticing that my tolerance for things has lessened, diminished just a little bit. Just a little bit. My last pregnancy, I was a monster. So this little moodiness that I'm feeling is nothing in comparison to how I was with my last pregnancy 10 years ago. So I'm thankful for that. But the person that I am now is very different than that person that I was 16 years ago. So this bit of moodiness is still intolerable for me. I do not feel that pregnancy is an excuse to mistreat the people in your life or anybody else. So I definitely have to be mindful of how I'm talking to people, how I'm responding to my family, because sometimes I'm just short, and I don't necessarily mean to be. I don't want to be. I want to approach myself and others, with love, with respect, not already being aggravated before the conversation even really takes place, So that's not cool. So like I said, last pregnancy was much worse, but I am noticing a little bit of a difference. But it's under control. I'm tapping into my tools, using the things that I know help to relax me, are very helpful. It's just I just have to be on top of it and make sure that I'm not just snapping, or just kind of, having these little quick kind of replies, So even just a uncharacteristic what, nobody wants to talk to somebody if that's how you start, So I just have to be on top of that. That's really the biggest change that I've noticed within that time span. Weeks 9 and 10 were pretty good. 9 and 10 were pretty good. My breast tenderness had subsided, which was great. So I was sleeping a little more comfortably. I wasn't getting up to go to the bathroom 3 and 4 times in the middle of the night, so I'm sleeping more consistently, having a better quality of sleep. So I had a little more energy throughout the day, which was nice. Still pretty tired, but not as tired as I was before. But yeah, 9 and 10 were pretty good. 9 and 10, I was like, okay, maybe I'm getting the, the hang of this pregnancy thing again. That's how I felt weeks 9 and 10. So all in all, 6 through 10 were really good. Really good. No complaints, nothing outside of the scope of pregnancy. In the grand scheme of things, I think I'm on the very mild side as far as symptoms and discomfort, which I'm thankful for. So I always try to keep that in mind when I am feeling a little frustrated with myself. Yeah, so that's that. Feeling good, doing good. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So there are 3 key things that I think were very instrumental for me in helping me navigate these first few weeks of pregnancy, this first month and a half, 2 months of pregnancy. The first being, be kind to myself. I had to get to know who this woman is, who Sophia is pregnant, who Sophia is with this pregnancy, right? Because Sophia pregnant is broad, who I am in pregnancy can change depending on the pregnancy, who I am depends on, the day, the mood, the situation. There are a lot of things that play a part in how we respond to certain things, right? So I really just had to get to know myself again, because I didn't feel like myself. I did not feel like myself. I felt like my body was not my own. I felt frustrated with my new limitations. And I really had to grab a hold of that, because that kind of a mindset, those kinds of feelings can lead to a negative mindset. And having a negative mindset is not something that I want to have at any point in time, let alone while I am pregnant and trying to grow this baby, right? So I had to get to know her. I had to get to know her, Who is pregnant Sophia? What does that mean? What do I want? What are my goals? Are they different than my pre-pregnancy goals? They are and they aren't, right? So I just had to not expect for me to be able to continue to do the things that I was doing before I was pregnant, right? Before I was pregnant, I was on it, I was eating good, feeling good, working out, going hard, losing weight, down 49 pounds, whoop whoop, right? I was doing great. So then to all of a sudden be pregnant, and now it's like, yeah, nah, you can't get your heart rate up that much, so nah, you can't do that. Oh, yeah, nah, you can't do that. You can't be on the roller skates. You can't do that, even though that was your joint. It made you happy, You can't do that. Oh, yeah. You want to work out every day, 5 days a week? Oh, nah, you tired. You can't do that, right? So it's just like all of these kind of barriers I was up against, and instead of welcoming it or accepting it with open arms, it was just making me super frustrated. So I really just had to take a step back and really just look at myself and look at the situation and look at what I want, and just be like, look, you are pregnant, if you are tired, rest, and that is okay. So I had to turn off that part of my brain that I had turned on that was like, nah, Sophia, push, right? because when you're on a weight loss journey and you're going from like sedentary kind of lifestyle to now working out and going and doing and being, right, you have to turn off that sedentary mindset that says I'm tired, I don't want to do it, right? So I was always pushing, no, Sophia, you ain't tired. If you tired, do it tired. You got it, Soph, right? But that's not necessarily the thing I need to be doing while I'm pregnant, you know? So I had to adjust to that and not feel bad about not wanting to do it, you know? So yeah, that has been big for me. Accepting the new body that I'm in, accepting that there's kind of a pause, so to speak, in the weight loss journey. Yes, the health and fitness journey continues, but the mindset has to change, because the ultimate goal is to bring into this world a healthy and happy baby while also maintaining a healthy and happy body myself, right? So the main goal is not lose weight, be healthy, whatever. Even though losing weight was not my main goal anyway, but that was still a big goal. The whole purpose was for me to lose weight, you know? So I had to lose that mindset and be more forgiving to myself. I think the next thing that was very helpful for me, I'm looking at my notes if you see me look down. The next thing that was really helpful for me was writing the energy waves, okay? Writing the energy waves is basically being mindful of when I feel like I want to move, want to do something, when I feel like I have some energy, right? So like I said, the fatigue was real the first couple months, you know? So, but it would come and go. It wasn't this constant feeling of fatigue, but it was a consistent on and off feeling of fatigue. So what I had to do was really be mindful of the moments when I didn't feel that way, right? And sometimes that's difficult to do if you're kind of just sitting around. So I would really have to pay attention to myself and what I was thinking, what I was feeling, and what I felt I could do. So sometimes literally I could be in the middle of a TV show and all of a sudden it was like I could feel it lift, feel the fog lift, so to speak, feel like I just had a little more. I would have to turn off the TV and get up and exercise right at that moment. That's what I would do. Now, did I do that every day? No. Heck no. No, I did not do that every day. But I did do that on the days that I did work out. Now, before, like I said, pre-pregnancy, I was working out 5 days a week, at least, right? Now I'm averaging 3 days, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's like 2, you know, but I'm averaging 3 days a week, and I'm okay with that. That's no longer causing me any frustration, right? So yeah, riding those waves and making sure that when I do feel like I have a little bit more energy, that I'm utilizing that energy in a productive way, whether that's working out, whether that's cleaning up around my house, whether that's getting some work done for my business, whatever it is, right? Then I'm using that energy in a productive manner. Because it's not, when I say fatigue, I don't just mean physical fatigue, it's mental fatigue as well. I don't want to think about nothing, I don't want to do nothing. It's everything, all of the capacities, you know? So I really had to pay attention to that so I can get some things done. Granted, I'm thankful that I do have a lot of flexibility in what I do, and I'm able to not have a full schedule of clients, which is great, you know? But I have projects I'm working on and things that need to get done that I really do need to continue to work on. So I'm glad that there is flexibility there, but I gotta get stuff done. So I have to pay attention to how I'm feeling and move when I can move. And then the last thing that was really helpful during this time was flexibility. Being flexible. Sorry for the lighting change. This is the evening and now the sun sets in my house through this window. So I'm gonna scoot a little bit and try to block it out so that it's not like coming harshly across my face. So flexibility. I'm a planner, okay? I'm a planner. I love my lists. I love to write my things down and have my to-do list for the day and cross off the things that I do. Like, that makes me feel good. It makes me feel productive. It makes me feel like I'm getting things done, that I'm being this responsible adult that does the things that they're supposed to do, right? Okay. So to be checking things off left and right, to not checking things off was frustrating. Let's stick with that. Frustrating is the word of the day, right? It was very frustrating. So I had to be flexible with myself. And as I'm riding the energy waves, if there's things that I don't get to that I wanted to get to that day, being okay with saying I'll do it tomorrow or another day, right? Giving myself grace, not being so hard on myself and expecting myself to perform in a way that I'm not necessarily able to do right now. Do I think that I could do all the things that I would like to do? Absolutely, I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to. And that is okay. That is okay. I have gotten to a place where I'm okay with that. All I want to do is be with my family, do a little bit of work, grow this baby, eat some good food, take care of my body, and be whole, right? And this is what that looks like right now. I'm not as productive as a pre-pregnancy Sophia, but I'm happy, you know, and I was happy before pregnancy, and I want to be happy during pregnancy. And I'm thankful that I have the ability to have a little more kind of relaxed lifestyle right now, you know? So just have to be kind to ourselves and just take every day as it comes, right? And that's what it's been. That's been the name of the game for me over these past couple of months. So like I said, I'm not gonna tell you how many weeks I am right now. I'm not gonna tell you. But just know that I'm not 10 weeks, okay? This video is long overdue. But I'm feeling good, doing great, and I'm hoping that the rest of the pregnancy is gonna continue to be the same. I'm gonna include in this video a bump box review. And then that'll be that. I don't think that I'm gonna do a separate video. I'm always talking to y'all like I don't, like this is supposed to be in the video. This isn't supposed to be in the video. Maybe I'll cut it. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be great. And I will see you guys in the next video.